Hi YouTube and welcome to the 4th episode of Football Fridays, where we talk everything La Liga, MLS, and Premier League. Well, this is technically the 4th and the 5th episode because it's last week's episode and this week's episode combined, because last week I accidentally deleted all of the footage. So we're just talking about everything that happened last week and everything that happened this week. So I probably won't get into as much detail and things just for time's purposes. You may notice there's a new backdrop. If it looks like it's leaning against me, it's because it is. Yeah, my setup's just been improving a lot for this podcast and just for my videos in general. So I'm really excited to have another edition. Also, it was my birthday last Saturday. April 15th was my birthday. I'm 16. Yay. Other than that, let's just get right into it with La Liga, as we always do. Great to be back. FC Barcelona have not been playing well. Yeah, they have won one match this month. One match, and it was the very first day of the month. It's been 20 days since they've won a match. Yeah, I think we already talked about them losing 4-0 to Real Madrid in the episode previous. Yeah, definitely did, because that would pertain to that week. FC Barcelona have not won a football match in 20 days. Do I think it's because De Jong and Pedri and Ousmane Dembele are still out, and Christensen? Yes, I do. Good news is that all three of those are back in training, and they're supposed to be available for the next match. Hope so, because we're fucking losing. Atletico Madrid, this was last week. They held a charity match in Turkey, and they played this team in Turkey, and they lost. I'm glad that they did it, though, raise money, after the earthquake. Of course, that was a huge crisis, and it was very thoughtful of them to do that. It is a little silly that they lost. Valverde. Basically, when Real Madrid played Villarreal and lost, it was Alex Baena said something very insensitive to Federico Valverde. I forget what it is, but I think it was something about a loved one who had passed away, one of Valverde's loved ones who had passed away, and it was really fucking rude. And basically, Valverde waited after the match for Alex and fucking punched him. And now he's facing suspension. Personally, I think Alex Baena should be also facing suspension. Literally is poor sportsmanship. Yeah, basically he might be suspended for 12 games because he punched someone because they were fucking disrespectful. La Liga, you guys need to get your fucking shit straight. I swear to God, I don't even know. La Liga is just, you need a better board. You need a better board of directors. Speaking of Valverde and Alex Baena, Real Madrid lost to Villarreal. Yes! Bro, fuck Real Madrid. After they beat Barcelona 4-0, they went on to lose to Villarreal, and I couldn't have been happier. It was 3-2. Real Madrid ratings: Vinny Jr. 7, Benzema 5.6, Rodrigo 2.5, Ceballos 7.7, Tchouaméni 7.2, Asensio 6, Nacho 4.3, Alaba 5.4, Rudiger 5.9, Vasquez 5.2, and Courtois 3.9. And of course, Valverde went on, Camavinga went on, Luka Modric went on, and Eder Militao went on. Militao got 6.7, Luka Modric got a 6.8, Valverde got 7, and Camavinga got a 5.4. So yeah, that happened, and that made me so fucking happy. Yeah, and one of Real Madrid's goals was an own fucking goal. Technically, they only scored one goal. Okay, yeah, Villarreal had worse ratings than them, but at least they scored all their goals. FC Barcelona tied versus Getafe. Am I mad? Yes. They tied 0-0. Fucking... What are we doing? Do we seriously need these guys so fucking bad? We seriously need these guys that bad. Alejandro Balde got a fucking 2.8. How the fuck do you do that? Jordi Alba got one of the best ratings on here. That's how you know it's bad. That is how you know it is bad. You know it's bad when fucking Ferran gets a better rating than Gavi and Pablo Torre and Ansu Fati. But god damn. Yeah, I'm just very upset and disappointed with FC Barcelona right now. But at least Pedri, De Jong, and Dembele are back. Oh, thank God. But we're ready to move on to the fucking Premier League. The Frank Lampard memes are more rampant than ever. Mostly because we are about to see our first managerial 007. You know, 007 means 0 goals, 0 assists, 7 games. We are about to see our first managerial 0 wins, 7 games, bro. And of course, it comes under Frankie Lampard. Seriously, these memes are so fucking funny. It's because he keeps instigating them. Like, he'll literally, like, be doing an interview, and he's just like, that's him. And, like, in every interview, he is instigating it. If he didn't want them made, he would not do that in every single fucking interview. Chelsea are very bad at football. As I just said, they have not won a single match under Frank Lampard, and they've scored about 3 goals. I saw something that was like, Rodrigo has scored more goals at Stamford Bridge than all Chelsea players combined this month. And I'm pretty sure it's true. And that is fucking insane. Like, I love seeing Chelsea lose, but at this point, it's not even funny. Like, you know, they need to get Frank Lampard out of there ASAP. The refs versus Andy Robertson. Basically, yeah, the ref, like, elbowed him. The ref said that he didn't mean to. It was an accident. And, like, he apologized, and now he's back to reffing. It was, like, a whole big deal, and then it, like, turned into nothing. And I was like, okay. Like, you were just so pissed about it, and then FIFA's like, yeah, no, we're not doing anything about it, and you're like, oh, okay. The downfall of Arsenal Football Club, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, finally Arsenal are bottling the league, and I am so fucking happy to see it. I will tell you, they tied with Liverpool. We're going to talk about that match specifically. They tied with West Ham, and they just fucking tied with Southampton, and Manchester City are only 5 points off of them, so they're really about to bottle the league. That's crazy. I do want to talk about this Arsenal versus Liverpool match because it's the funniest shit I've seen in so goddamn long. First of all, There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yellow cards. Second of all, this isn't like super important, but I think it was Trent fucking nutmegged Zinchenko, and he went on the bench and cried. To be honest, if I got nutmegged by Trent, I would also cry. Cause like it's Trent. He was actually kind of like balling in midfield the other day, but like he was playing defense that game. Put Trent Alexander-Arnold anywhere but defense, and he will ball. Also, there was Liverpool got a penalty, and Salah took it, and Jurgen Klopp fucking turns around and like folds his arms because he was so sure that Salah was gonna make the penalty, and he was trying to be cold, and Salah fucking misses. I can't fucking even. The match was on Easter, and Gabriel Jesus scored. They're like, Jesus rose with the cross to score the second goal for Arsenal. And that shit was fire as fuck. But yeah, the Jurgen Klopp memes were just so fucking funny. Because literally he did this. That's what he did. It was hilarious. I loved watching the Arsenal downfall. I loved watching the Chelsea plummet. Chelsea lost to Wolves and Brighton. It really goes to show just how good Chelsea is. Yeah, Ben Chilwell fucking got a contract extension and then immediately got a red card. Which was just, a great time to, get a red card, It was, versus Chelsea, or not Chelsea. It was versus Real Madrid in Champions League 2. Bro, Chelsea are going from the Champions League to the championship. Yeah, he got a straight red because he fucking pulled back Rodrigo and made him miss a goal. But obviously they already fucking were gonna win anyways. Chelsea sucks. They lost to fucking Brighton and the Wolves. Fucking Tottenham lost to Bournemouth. Yet another game where Charlison played and did not score a goal. He's not even 007 anymore. He's like 32, bro. Let's see. Harry Kane got a fucking 4. Hugo Lloris got a 3.4. The rest of them did not do too bad. Sonny got a 9.3. Well, I mean, he's like one of their best players, so. The rest of them genuinely did not have super bad ratings. Bournemouth actually has some pretty bad fucking ratings. But yeah, they lost to Bournemouth. Yeah, like I said, West Ham and Arsenal fucking tied. This happened literally today, but I cannot not talk about it. Arsenal versus Southampton. They tied 3-3 with a goal from Saka, Odegaard, and Gabriel Martinelli. Also, Southampton scored one of the earliest goals in history of the Premier League in the first minutes. Gabriel Jesus got a fucking 4. Ramsdale got a 3.3. Guys, play Matt Turner! Please! Just put in Matt Turner, bro. Everyone else except Vieira got a decent rating. Actually, most of them got pretty good ratings. It's just Vieira, Holding, and Jesus. Holding got a 6.7. Vieira got a 5.7. The rest of them got pretty good ratings. Southampton got significantly worse ratings. They fucking tied. Which is just absolutely insane. It's crazy. Let's talk about Major League Soccer. So, from the previous match day, not last, like the one that just happened, like last week, but the week before that I didn't get to. Columbus won. They're really on the rise. FC Dallas beat Inter Miami. Let's fucking go. New York City and Atlanta United tied. Oh, I remember that. Cincinnati won. Some of my friends were at that match and they said it was pretty good. It was a goal from Luciano Acosta. It was a penalty though. Brenner like scored a goal, but I think it was offsides or something. LAFC beat Austin. We were all expecting that. New England beat Montreal 4-0. I think we were also expecting that one because Montreal is really bad. New York Red Bulls and San Jose tied 1-1. Colorado beat Sporting KC 1-0. Houston Dynamo beat LA Galaxy 3-0. Both teams got a red card. Crazy. Nashville and Toronto tied 0-0. Chicago won 2-1 over Minnesota. Real Salt Lake beat Charlotte 3-1. Vancouver beat Portland 1-0. And the Seattle Sounders beat St. Louis 3-0. Seattle's having a very good season. And then the matches that were on my birthday, the 15th, Toronto versus Atlanta United tied 2-2. Atlanta United, what's going on? 2 poor matches from them. They were like winning. DC United beat Montreal 1-0. New York City beat Nashville 2-1. Reasonable. I didn't get to predict these ones. Columbus and New England tied. That's crazy. Charlotte and Colorado tied 2-2. Oh, okay. New York Red Bulls and Houston Dynamo tied 1-1. I would have expected Houston Dynamo to win that one. Chicago Philadelphia tied 2-2. Lots of ties. Orlando City beat Minnesota 2-1. FC Dallas beat Real Salt Lake 2-1. Okay. Austin Vancouver tied 0-0. Portland beat Seattle 4-1. Holy shit, we're playing Seattle. San Jose beat Sporting KC 3-0 and our first loss of the season. FC Cincinnati lost to St. Louis 5-1 on my birthday. This was on my birthday. Also it got delayed really late, so it was like fucking oh yeah, and LAFC beat LA Galaxy 3-2. There was like weather problems, so it got delayed really late. So I didn't watch it. I was also on like a weekend trip. St. Louis. Oh my fucking god. I forgot Roman Celentano scored a fucking own goal. Oh my Jesus. Oh my god. How did we have such a poor performance? I can't even. And we had a goal from Sergio Santos. Thank you, bro. That's like in fucking Ted Lasso when Jamie Tart scored that one goal against, like, who was it? Fucking, like, Man City. Roman, bro. Roman! And he got called up for the U.S. men's national team. Let's just do my match predictions, because I'm still really fucking upset about that. Philadelphia versus Toronto. Philadelphia. Cincinnati versus Portland, Cincinnati. Orlando versus DC, Orlando. New York City, FC Dallas. New York City, Charlotte, Columbus, Charlotte. New England, Sporting KC, New England, Montreal, New York Red Bulls, New York Red Bulls. Nashville, LAFC, Houston Dynamo, Inter Miami, Houston Dynamo. Real Salt Lake, San Jose, Real Salt Lake. Colorado, St. Louis, St. Louis. Seattle Sounders, Minnesota, Seattle Sounders. LA Galaxy, Austin. I'm starting to really know the MLS. Look at that. I didn't like have to look at the standings or anything. I just like know who's better, I guess. And I'm usually right. Yeah, FC Cincinnati dropped to second because of that horrible fucking loss. Eastern Conference new standings. New England first, Cincinnati second, Atlanta United third, Columbus fourth, New York City fifth, Nashville sixth, Orlando City seventh, Chicago eighth, Toronto ninth, Philadelphia 10th, DC United 11th, New York Red Bulls 12th, Inter Miami 13th, Charlotte 14th, and Montreal 15th. Whoa, fucking David Beckham's team sucks. Western St. Louis 1st, LAFC 2nd, Seattle Sounders 3rd. How are Seattle Sounders not higher? What the fuck? FC Dallas 4th, San Jose 5th, Minnesota 6th, Houston Dynamo 7th, Vancouver 8th, Portland 9th, Austin 10th, Colorado 11th, Real Salt Lake 12th, LA Galaxy 13th, and Sporting KC 14th. Wait, I might have to change one of mine. What did I say? Probably take Real Salt Lake or San Jose instead of Real Salt Lake. Yeah, definitely San Jose instead of Real Salt Lake. Yeah, other than that, my decisions stand. So we'll see how that happens. Before I move on, 3 FC Cincinnati players got fucking the international call-up. It was Matt Miazga, Brandon Vasquez, and Roman Celentano. I think Brandon was starting. I don't think Matt or Roman played. But yeah, they tied against Mexico 1-1. It was a goal from it was a goal from Jesus Ferraria, and Mexico had a goal from Uriel Antuna. So yeah. Matt Miazga did play. He got subbed on. So yeah, that was exciting. You know, Mexico versus USA is a huge fucking rivalry. The Champions League Semifinal set, it's Man City versus Real Madrid and Inter Milan versus AC Milan. It's kind of crazy that we're seeing a Milan derby in the fucking Champions League semifinals. From those, I'm saying Man City and AC Milan in the final. But yes, Manchester City put FC Bayern in their fucking place. Upamecano had a fucking shit performance in both of them. Erling Haaland missed a penalty, and he got made fun of. But he's been drinking his milk, guys. Fucking Tuchel, where the fuck was he at? What was he doing? He needs to get fired. Thomas Muller, what were you doing, bro? Just saying. People thought that Benfica was gonna beat Inter Milan. I didn't, but obviously Benfica lost. A lot of people were putting Benfica over Inter Milan. I didn't. I was like, no. Inter Milan is going on, and I was fucking right. I think Benfica's just I think they used to be a little bit better than they are now. Real Madrid had the easiest matchup against Chelsea, so obviously they fucking won. Also, Chelsea just fucking sucks. Rodrigo was absolutely murdering them. I kind of felt bad. And yeah, they were just getting absolutely embarrassed. There's Vinny Jr. was fucking owning Reece James. It was really crazy, to be honest. And AC Milan beat Napoli. Napoli, sorry. Yet another one where I was people were like, oh my gosh, Napoli's doing it. Napoli, they're getting through. I was like, no, it's going to AC Milan. What are you guys talking about? And I was fucking right, guys. Yeah, there were ties. Bayern Munich, Man City, Inter Milan, and Benfica. Those games, they were tied. So yeah, in the second leg at least. Chelsea obviously lost to Real Madrid, and Napoli and Milan tied in the second leg. But Sadio Mane versus Sane. Basically, Sadio Mane was upset with how Sane was fucking playing, and Sane was like, bro, chill. And Mane fucking punched him in the face. So he had to apologize in front of everyone to him, and I think he got suspended. But I just wanted to point that out. Really crazy, because they're on the same team. Guys, your teammates. Updates on the Jude Bellingham transfer. I think Liverpool are officially out. So personally, I think he's going to Man City or staying at Dortmund. One of those two. I don't think he's going to Real Madrid. Rafinha? I think Rafinha was being looked at by Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea's being looked at by Rafinha because he's one of the 5 Barcelona players being sold in the summer to make room for Messi. Harry Kane might finally be leaving the fucking Tottenham Hotspurs. He's being looked at by Bayern Munich, PSG, Manchester United, and who else? Where do I think he's gonna go out of those? To be honest, I think he's gonna stay at Tottenham. That motherfucker is stubborn. Like, he really wants to win a trophy with Tottenham. But, like, if it was, like, guaranteed he was leaving, he'd probably go to Man United just because I cannot see him. I can't see him leaving England. So he probably wouldn't go to Bayern or PSG. He'd probably go to Man United. So Harry Kane at Man United? That'd be crazy. Okay, so FC Barcelona are looking to sell 5 players in the summer to get Messi back. Those players are Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres, it's Rafinha, Eric Garcia, and Frank Kessie. Some of those players, I just don't think they should be sold. I think they're doing pretty okay at Barca, and there are other players that I feel should rather be sold. Players that like Pablo Torre, who don't play very much, and when they do play, they don't perform very well. Like, Frank Kessie has not been doing bad for Barcelona. It's people like Ferran. I can understand Ferran. I can understand Ansu Fati with all the like struggles he's been having. I can understand Rafinha just because with all that stuff about his like, I don't know, something they were saying like about like his attitude. I don't know. But it's Eric Garcia who is just like getting into it, and he was performing pretty well. And Frank Kessie that I just can't get. I think there are other players that should be sold instead rather than those two. Yeah, that's actually all I have. I kind of like tried to condense it a lot. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support me further, please follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/diary. Follow the TikTok for this podcast. It is at football.fridays on TikTok. You can also follow my TikTok, which is at Abby Glacken. And my Instagram, which is at Abby_Glacken. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you liked this episode. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying the podcast, and I will see you later. Bye. Have a good day, night, morning, wherever you are.